John is on, he's saying, yes, mention guys more often. We do watch and we love to buy gifts. So welcome everybody to our Facebook page.
I want to show, okay, Patricia.
Yes.
Okay, no kidding. So here's
She remembered, you said that.
No, okay, well, check this out. Okay, so this is my checklist, my personal checklist. And on the checklist, it says follow up on ankle bracelet designs.
Oh,
that's one of the things I'm doing.
Look at that.
I've been designing ankle bracelets up a storm. The biggest problem I'm having, to be honest, is sizing. I've actually even went out and I went to before we got shut down, I went out and went to a few craft shows and everything to see people and see what, how they kind of did them and, how they kind of figured them out. And, to do them our way and to do them the right way and do them commercially, we're just trying to figure out the best way to make them adjustable. Because it's like a bracelet or anything,
Sure.
It's not one size fits all.
Yeah, and you don't want it to fall apart. I mean, the ankle bracelet definitely has to be made to a certain standard.
On your ankle too, you're going to be walking, right? I don't want it to come off.
Sure.
And then that be a problem. You can't just make one size. So Patricia, just so you know, I didn't forget, like I said, I've been designing them. I'm just trying to figure out the best way.
Okay, so we have to talk about this. I'm like chomping at the bit here. Every single time you bring coral, it blows down the doors. We can't get enough of this juicy, vibrant, gorgeous color. You've got a whole strand, and these are not itty bitty little beads. I mean, they are graduating in size from the smallest along your neckline all the way to those beautiful, extravagant ones in the center. I've got matching earrings for this one. I have 640 total, right, Kevin? So between the necklace and the earrings, only 200 earrings. Jay, it's already very popular. We haven't even talked about it. Why do we love coral so much? I know it's very desirable and hard to get, but
here's the thing.
Well,
number one, coral. I mean, we used to do a lot of coral. This will be in October, it'll be 25 years that I've been on Mine Finds. I started my business when I was 20, so I've been in business for 44 years. That I've actually been doing this professionally. During that time, I've seen coral, less and less coral rough. When you go for the last 10 years, my main source of when I used to do my deals on coral rough would be at the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. I will tell you right now, in the last 10 years, you might, like this year, we were there. We met some guys that had some Mediterranean red coral, that they actually had some rough. And I'm talking like they had a couple of, maybe 8 by 10 pans of coral, of a Mediterranean red coral, which is very, very expensive. But that was the only rough that we saw at the entire show. The biggest problem with coral is obtaining the rough. And the reason is this, and it's for good reasons. Coral is one of the materials. It's referred to as an organic gemstone. It's just like pearls. It's just like amber. Those are all organic gemstones, or gem materials. So coral is the same. So the thing with coral's protected under what we call the CITES program. The CITES program is when 156 countries got together and they control the import, export, and the movement and harvesting of like elephant ivory, snake skins, turtle shells, coral, and different kinds of corals. Certain things you're allowed to harvest, certain things you're not allowed to harvest, certain things are protected, which it should be. I'm a big diver.
Right.
I mean, I'm always outside. Now, here's the deal with coral. All of this coral here, this is not new harvest, but it still has to have the CITES permits. Most of this was probably harvested in the 70s, maybe some of it in the mid 80s.
Wow.
I don't think any of this is any older than that,
right?
Or any newer than that, as far as being able to harvest it. So you're very limited on getting the material.
Right.
There's just not a lot of material out there. And every year there gets less and less and less. So it's very, very hard just to get the raw material.
Which is why we snatch it up, because we know, right? You've taught us so well, but also we can't get enough of that vibrant color. And it's not like a little bit of coral that we're getting here. This is a whole strand. If you see it on Valerie on the skin, it's absolutely gorgeous. Whether you are pale and fair skin like me, or you've got those warmer skin tones like Valerie, it's a color that is energizing. How many in the earrings now, Kevin? Those are pierced. They are these great little kind of rectangular bezel set post earrings. 150 left in the earring. In the necklace, 300 in the necklace. That's all I have. 083113 is your item number. I want to take a moment to say hello to Myrna, who's been waiting very patiently for us from California. Myrna, you're live on the air. It's Leslie and Jay King.
Hi.
Hi there.
How you doing?
The name is Myrna.
Oh, Myrna.
Myrna.
Hi, Myrna.
Thank you. Jay, I have been a customer of yours for about 25 years.
All right.
And I have your jewelry all over my bedroom. But I have a question for you.
Okay.
The first time you ever found a yellow sapphire that was 24 carats, because you said you had to take it to find out somewhere to find out what it was. You didn't know what it was. And you found out it was 24 carat yellow sapphire. And you made a thing out of it that you can put on different necklaces. And it's beautiful. And I want to give it to my daughter. Actually, my granddaughter is coming up to her 21st birthday already. And I would like to know, I have forgotten to write down where you found it. I have everything else, 24 carats, yellow sapphire. It's gorgeous. But I forgot where you found it.
Okay. When did you purchase this? Was it a few years back, or was it recently?
Way back.
Okay, so recently the yellow sapphire that I've gotten is been out of Tanzania, and also there is a deposit in Mozambique that I'm getting a little bit out of. The material you're talking about, I believe, is the material that we had a long time ago, but I don't want to misspeak, but it's been a long time ago. I'm talking like maybe over like 15 years. Are you talking like 15 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's from Paraguay.
You said
it's from Paraguay.
So from Paraguay, Myrna. I'm not sure if I caught that.
Yeah.
That's where it came from.
You said you found it in a beach area.
Yeah, it comes from South America. Yeah, Paraguay.
Well, I hope we answered your question, Miss Myrna.
Thank you so much for telling me.
And happy birthday to your 21-year-old. That's amazing. And it's so lovely to continue sharing those stories and passing down the jewelry as an heirloom. Myrna, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it. They are scooting us along. Jay, final thoughts on the beautiful red-orange coral, because we are very, very limited right now. If you want it, Kevin, please give me an update on the earrings. And so fewer than 100, and then 200 left in the necklace. This is item number 083113. What a beautiful, vibrant orange-red color. Collectors love it, and you will love it, because it just makes you happy every time you wear it. Okay, so let's move right along to something that I'm always fascinated